On behalf of the Village Council and staff, I want to welcome you to the Village of Palmetto Bay, the Village of Parks. I'm here at the Thalata Estate, which we recently transformed into what I believe is one of the most beautiful parks and venues in South Florida. And I'm not alone in this belief, as Miami New Times recently declared it the best place to have a wedding in Miami-Dade. Just spend one afternoon here with your family and you'll see why we're so proud of it and why it is so appropriate we call ourselves the Village of Parks. Thalata Estate is just one of many milestones this village has achieved since incorporating in 2002. It is one of the many ways we've endeavored to make this village more attractive for you, your family, and your business. So many of us love Palmetto Bay for so many different reasons. My husband and I have lived here for over 30 years. We've raised our family here. We have friendships that have lasted those 30 years. Our 3 daughters attended Dade County Public Schools here. My business is located in the Franjo Triangle Commercial District, and that district has seen a huge resurgence and redevelopment since the time of incorporation. This is why I love living and working in Palmetto Bay and why I am so proud to serve as your mayor. So it is with great pride I share with you this video that showcases what we believe are the top accomplishments of our village over the past decade. They're in no particular order because that would be impossible. So sit back, enjoy the video, and thank you for joining us.
For the Village of Palmetto Bay, fiscal responsibility has led to financial excellence.
Well, I think Palmetto Bay has been very fortunate because we've hired excellent finance directors who have been extremely meticulous with how the village dollars are spent.
That, combined with the Council's attention to detail, resulted in a AA bond rating from Moody's, as well as the Distinguished Budget Award and the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting.
We adopted a basic philosophy of living within our means, not overtaxing our residents, and not spending when we did not have to.
Infrastructure is the backbone to any city, large or small, and it's the attention to this backbone that makes the village so attractive.
Through significant efforts of our Public Works Department, Palmetto Bay has improved the infrastructure through traffic calming devices, drainage, sidewalks, and roadway improvements.
I've actually been very happy with the improvements as far as the sidewalks and access and those cosmetic improvements that we've made and the structural improvements we've made, because it makes it easier to get around.
And getting around will continue to get easier. This upcoming budget year, Palmetto Bay is slated to pave another 15,000 linear feet of roadway. Another key improvement in this area is drainage. The implementation of the Stormwater Master Plan has led to many happy residents.
Well, we did have a drainage problem when we first moved into our home, and that was fixed. We went through a few weeks of discomfort, but it's great now.
The Tree City USA designation is awarded to cities nationwide that make a significant commitment to growing their tree canopy.
One very important aspect of this community is that we want to be a participant in the greening of America. We chose to seek national recognition and be a participant in that overall program.
The Village of Parks also does everything possible to ensure their park system is one of the best in South Florida. And for that, they've received the Play City USA designation.
Play City USA has been a focus on getting kids out, getting them moving. We want Palmetto Bay to continue to be a part of that.
I usually go to the parks every day with my dad. We go walking and everything, so we work out there, and there's a bunch of people there, so Like, the park is used every single day, and there's a bunch of people there from young kids to older kids, so it's pretty good.
The 4 welcome monument signs and more than 1,000 street signs are wonderful achievements for the village of Palmetto Bay.
We want people to be welcomed to what we think is a fantastic community. And clearly, because of this branding effort, because of this recognition effort, when you're in Palmetto Bay, you know you're here.
These signs set the village apart from surrounding communities.
I think that having an identity of our own through any number of things, street signs, logos, welcoming signs out on main arteries, things of that type are all a plus for us.
And it gives us a sensation of our own little community.
With the construction of the concession stand, we've given a place where neighbors can sit and meet and relax and watch their children play or watch their grandchildren play. The concession stand that used to be there was pretty inadequate for a park of that size, and particularly concerning how popular that park is and how many people visit there daily.
The Coral Reef Park concession stand is a major accomplishment for Palmetto Bay. It's their first LEED certified structure. The perfect combination of environmentally friendly and functional.
We have the new concession stand, which is also wonderful, to go and have a little snack over there, or an ice cream.
I have been to the concession stand, and the food's awesome, so it looks pretty cool. I like it.
The Edward and Arlene Feller Community Room and Amphitheater at Ludovici Park is a charming addition to the Village of Parks.
Palmetto Bay was able to purchase the property for next to nothing. So we took what was basically an open field full of mangroves and built this outstanding park with a beautiful library and a really nice community center that overlooks Biscayne Bay. It really is one of the best views in town.
The amphitheater offers great space for special performances and other events.
The facility itself, the building itself, is an outstanding example of cooperation between city and county governments. We have a condominium, if you will, wherein the library is operated by Miami-Dade County on a lease arrangement from the city. We have our own facility we use for multiple functions.
Thalata Estate is one of Palmetto Bay's most unique and breathtaking accomplishments.
And we were just so proud to be able to bring it into a part of our Village of Parks system. Right now we operate it as a specific venue for weddings and other activities, but at the same time it's still open. Residents are able to come out and have access to the bay. Some will say that this facility puts the bay back in Palmetto Bay.
I'm happy to see that we have something that's on the bay that people can enjoy from a party or event type standpoint. So I think that the village has done well with it, and it'll be very nice when the rest of it's done.
Shortly after incorporating, Palmetto Bay made an agreement with Miami-Dade County to take over the remaining parkland that surrounded what was formerly known as Perrine Park. And Palmetto Bay just completely changed the entire look of that park.
That purchase took the park from 5 acres to 25 acres and turned Palmetto Bay Park into one of the premier softball parks in South Florida. The park also boasts an amazing boundless playground, basketball courts, soccer fields, and a great walking trail.
Great community opportunity, great for families to come out and participate in organized sports.
Palmetto Bay 312.
The Palmetto Bay Policing Unit is committed to ensuring the safety of everyone in the community.
We have a very important arrangement with Miami-Dade County where we are able to contract with the county and provide our own at-home police service with our own insignia, with our own designation on our cars, with our own commanders that report directly to the Village of Palmetto Bay.
And for residents, this is a significant achievement.
I'm manifestly impressed with the changes in village police response times. I think that was one of the real advantages to incorporation.
I'm happy about the public safety. I mean, I'll relate to an event several years ago. My business was broken into. Nobody responded to the alarm call because somebody wasn't answering the phone. So the public safety department actually knew where I lived, went to my home and knocked on my door to get my attention to find out what was going on.
It's wonderful for us as residents to know that if we need these guys and gals to come, that they're going to be there in a reasonable amount of time.
Palmetto Bay's new municipal center has not only given the village a home, but it has also made a statement on multiple levels.
We thought that we found the right time, the right set of circumstances, and quite frankly, the right financial conditions to put together this project. We've been able to bring the service delivery system together. We've been able to develop the kind of synergy that's needed for a small government to make itself and keep itself available to the community.
I'm happy that we have a building that everything's all under one roof and looks very nice as you drive up and down US 1.
The new Village Hall, I thought, was a master stroke on the part of the planners and on the part of all of the people who had any role in putting it together. Village Hall, to me, is important to be spacious, accessible, staffed, and it is all of those things, as well as visually pleasing and centrally located.
Not only is Village Hall a one-stop shop, it's also on its way to Platinum LEED certification, the highest possible standard in green building construction.
We do our part every day to make sure that our carbon footprint is very light, and I think that Palmetto Bay has really met those goals. And it does put Palmetto Bay on the map with this beautiful structure that has kind of set the tone for how the village will operate in the future.
As Palmetto Bay looks toward the future, residents and businesses have plenty to look forward to. One important focus will be economic development, with an emphasis on the emerging downtown area.
There's been a number of outstanding businesses that have come to Palmetto Bay, and they continue to do so. The reason being is that Palmetto Bay continues to impress.
We think that in addition to bringing facility, bringing capacity to the community, bringing entertainment and access to services to the city, we think that there's a financial benefit as well, and that it is an alternative to the residential tax burden.
And there's no doubt continuity and consistency in the delivery of municipal services will continue to be paramount. So what do residents hope for the future?
Well, I'd like for it to continue to be the bedroom community that it is today.
My favorite part living in Palmetto Bay is that it's very friendly and I feel like I'm at home.
I'm hopeful that everyone connected with village government continues to be forthright and available to residents.
They keep doing the right things, which is fine with me. They know what they're doing.